What if the most dangerous places on Earth aren't marked on any map you'll ever see? Right now, there are landscapes so hostile that governments have banned entry. Monasteries clinging to cliffs where one wrong step means a 4,000-foot fall with no rescue possible. Craters, where meteorites struck with such force that the ground still radiates heat from impacts that happened 120,000 years ago. Rivers are so toxic that a single drop can burn through skin. The question isn't whether you believe places this extreme are real. The question is whether you understand that visiting them isn't just dangerous, it's a race against time itself. 44 locations. Without wasting a single minute, let's start and make sure you like the video and subscribe. SUMELA Monastery in Turkey is a Greek Orthodox monastery clings to a vertical cliff face 4,000 feet above the valley floor, built directly into rock so sheer that construction seems physically impossible. Founded around the 4th century AD, Byzantine monks carved rooms, chapels, and storage chambers directly into limestone, creating a structure that appears to grow from the mountain itself. The monastery sits within the Pontic Mountains, where weather changes violently within minutes. Fog rolls in without warning. Rain turns stone walkways into slick death traps. The narrow paths feature no railings, just carved steps on cliff edges where a single misstep means an unobstructed fall. The monastery operated continuously for over 1,600 years before being abandoned in 1923. Recent restoration efforts have stabilized some structures, but the position ensures constant battle against erosion. Without constant maintenance, portions will eventually separate from the mountain and fall. Wolf Creek Crater in Australia is a meteorite traveling at approximately 9 miles per second struck Earth here roughly 120,000 years ago, creating a crater so perfectly circular it appears artificially constructed. The meteorite weighed approximately 50,000 tons. Upon impact, it released energy equivalent to multiple nuclear weapons, vaporizing instantly and excavating a crater nearly 3,000 feet in diameter and 200 feet deep. Scientists have located numerous surviving meteorite fragments around the rim, indicating that most of the mass either vaporized or exploded upon contact. Wolf Creek Crater remains one of the few impact sites where visitors can still access and walk to the rim, allowing tangible understanding of this ancient cosmic event's scale. The remote location in Western Australia's Great Sandy Desert means extreme heat. Temperatures regularly exceed 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Lake Toba in Indonesia is the world's largest volcanic lake. The scar from a supervolcanic eruption approximately 74,000 years ago that nearly ended humanity. The eruption was the largest volcanic event on Earth in the last 25 million years. It ejected an estimated 670 cubic miles of material into the atmosphere, creating a volcanic winter that dropped global temperatures for years. The resulting caldera filled with water, creating a lake reaching depths of over 1,600 feet. Despite its violent origin, the lake maintains a pristine appearance. Samosir Island, nearly the size of Singapore, sits in the lake's center, an island within an island. UNESCO has nominated Lake Toba for World Heritage status, recognizing its exceptional geological and cultural value. Shibam, also known as Manhattan of the Desert, in Yemen, is an ancient city stands amidst Yemen's vast desert, globally renowned for its striking moniker, Manhattan of the Desert, a testament to its distinctive architectural style. Multi-story structures ranging from 5 to 11 stories high, constructed from sun-dried clay bricks centuries ago, with some buildings predating the 16th century. The city represents one of the earliest instances of vertical urban architecture conceived to combat flooding and optimize scarce living space. Despite their earthen construction, these remarkable buildings endure for hundreds of years, provided they receive careful annual maintenance. The local inhabitants annually apply fresh mud to preserve these structures, akin to repainting the entire city. The labyrinthine streets are designed both to block harsh sunlight and to facilitate defense against adversaries. Shibam was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1982. COLCA Canyon is located in southern Peru. This stands as one of the world's deepest gorges, plunging approximately 10,700 feet from rim to floor, exceeding the depth of the Grand Canyon. This dramatic landscape, extending for about 62 miles, was sculpted over millions of years by powerful tectonic activity within the Andes mountain range. The canyon is a prime location to observe the majestic Andean condor, recognized as the world's largest flying bird, boasting a wingspan that can exceed 10 feet. Within its slopes, thousands of ancient agricultural terraces remain in active use today, reflecting centuries of indigenous cultivation. The canyon's depth creates multiple climate zones, from snow-capped peaks to subtropical valleys, supporting diverse ecosystems rarely found in such proximity. Local communities continue traditional farming practices on terraces built by pre-Incan civilizations. ITAIMBEZINHO Canyon. Located in southern Brazil within Aparados da Serra National Park, this stands as one of South America's largest and most impressive canyons, stretching approximately 3.6 miles long and descending over 2,300 feet deep. This natural wonder formed millions of years ago through geological erosion and volcanic activity, creating nearly vertical cliffs that contribute to its majestic landscape. The name ITAIMBEZINHO originates from the indigenous Guarani language meaning small, sharp stone, which accurately describes these sharp, steep rock walls. Water from the canyon's waterfalls often flows powerfully and from great heights, with some plunging over 1,300 feet to the canyon floor. Predatory birds, such as red-headed vultures, frequently soar along the walls, adding a dynamic element. The rare natural beauty has led to its feature in numerous nature and geological documentaries. TOTTORI sand dunes in Japan, a unique natural landscape in Tottori Prefecture, western Japan, establishing the nation's largest sand dune system along the Sea of Japan coast, spanning approximately 10 miles in length and up to 1.25 miles in width. This terrain presents a rare rolling panorama reminiscent of a desert within a temperate, humid country. The sand here appears pale yellow and possesses a very fine texture, frequently reshaping its contours under the daily influence of sea winds. Some dunes reach heights of up to 154 feet, comparable to a 15-story building. During winter, the area sometimes receives snowfall on the sand, creating an unusual spectacle of snow-covered desert scenery. This destination stands as one of the few places in Japan where both sand dunes and the open sea are visible within a single frame. Rio Tinto River in Spain. And this river stands out with its intensely red water resembling blood or wine. Its name literally translates to Red River. This distinctive coloration stems from very high content of iron and heavy metals resulting from thousands of years of mineral extraction in the area. The environment here is exceptionally harsh and featuring extremely high acidity and nearly no oxygen. Yet, it sustains unique acidophilic bacteria. Biologists consider this an important natural laboratory for studying the origins and survival capabilities of life. The river's watercolor varies with light and depth, sometimes appearing deep red, other times shifting to orange or dark black. This unique landscape, with its extraterrestrial appearance, has made Rio Tinto an inspiration for many science fiction films. NASA studies the river as an analog for possible Martian environments. XIAOZHAI TIANKENG. This stands as one of the world's largest and most impressive natural sinkholes located in China. The name Tiankeng in Chinese translates to heavenly pit, a colossal geological phenomenon formed over millions of years by the collapse of deep underground cave roofs. This sinkhole plunges approximately 2,165 feet deep, comparable to stacking more than 2 Eiffel Towers. Its sheer vertical rock walls present a significant challenge for adventurous mountaineers. Exploring the pit's interior is not easy and demands specialized techniques due to its rugged and dangerous terrain. This site is a crucial destination for cave explorers and geologists, with the area around the pit often experiencing mist and swirling clouds, creating an ethereal landscape. The sinkhole supports its own microclimate and unique ecosystem at the bottom, completely isolated from the surrounding environment. UMPHERSTON Sinkhole. This is one of Australia's most unique and captivating natural sites, a giant natural sinkhole formed by the dissolution of limestone over thousands of years. Located in South Australia, since it was once a limestone cave until its roof collapsed, creating the large open pit seen today. This sinkhole measures approximately 65 feet deep and about 165 feet wide, large enough to form a unique and self-contained geological environment within. In the late 19th century, James Umpheston personally transformed this natural sinkhole into a garden for the community. Today, Umpheston's sinkhole stands as a prime example of successful natural space revitalization, converting a barren geological feature into a lush, vibrant green wonder. It also serves as an ideal location for photography and filming, with its verdant gardens creating a stark contrast to the surrounding limestone. TEIDE National Park in Spain, often referred to as Mars on Earth, due to its spectacular combination of ancient lava flows, sharp volcanic rocks, and arid high desert terrain. Mount Teide, Spain's highest peak at 12,198 feet above sea level, is an ancient active volcano that remains closely monitored for potential future activity. The challenging climate conditions and significant altitude create a unique ecosystem supporting dozens of endemic plant and animal species. The colors of the park's rock layers frequently shift with the intensity of the sunlight, producing an ethereal landscape reminiscent of a science fiction film. Its clear blue skies and otherworldly scenery make Teide an ideal location for astronomical observation and have attracted numerous film productions, including the 2010 film Clash of the Titans. The park was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007. SVIYAZHSK Island Town. This is a unique historical site located in the Republic of Tatarstan, Russian Federation. Originally established in the 16th century as a strategic military fortress by order of Ivan the Terrible to capture Kazan. This fortress was famously constructed elsewhere, then disassembled and reassembled on its island location in just 4 weeks during the year 1551, making it one of the fastest constructions in Russian medieval history. Transitioning from its military origins, SVIYAZHSK evolved into a major religious center in the 19th and 20th centuries, housing numerous renowned monasteries. Although situated approximately 37 miles from the city center of Kazan, SVIYAZHSK remains a prominent and easily accessible tourist destination from the Tatarstan capital. The island was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2017. New Caledonia Lagoon. New Caledonia possesses one of the world's largest coral lagoons, spanning approximately 9,300 square miles, exceeding the area of many countries and creating a diverse habitat for over 3,000 marine species. Among these, numerous species are globally endemic, and the territory is also home to the kagu, a flightless bird found only in New Caledonia. This territory also preserves rare primary forests largely untouched by humans for thousands of years. It holds approximately 10% of the world's nickel reserves. Culturally, while French is the official language, over 30 indigenous languages are still widely spoken by local communities. The lagoon was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008, recognizing both its exceptional natural beauty and outstanding biodiversity, making it one of the most protected marine environments globally. The DAHAB Blue Hole in Egypt, and this stands as one of the world's most famous and mysterious dive sites. A natural underwater blue hole situated off the eastern coast of the Sinai Peninsula in the Red Sea. It appears as a deep blue water circle, starkly contrasting with the shallower turquoise surroundings. This deep chasm plunges an estimated 330 to 390 feet, lacking a clear boundary with the open ocean, and is particularly known for the Arch, an underwater tunnel connecting the hole to the open sea at approximately 180 feet below the surface. Being one of the few deep blue holes located just dozens of yards from a coastal rocky road, it offers diverse, easy access without requiring a boat. Yet despite its captivating beauty, just the Blue Hole is also controversially known as the diver's graveyard, attributed to dozens of fatalities recorded during explorations. DETWAH Lagoon, Socotra Island, located in Yemen, and this recognized by international biologists as one of Socotra Island's most wondrous natural sites. This is also renowned as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, known for its rare, pristine beauty. This coastal area harmoniously combines fine white sand, a saltwater lagoon, rugged limestone terrain, and steep mountains, creating a unique landscape. The lagoon's water is exceptionally shallow and crystal clear, allowing the bottom to be visible even dozens of yards from shore. It serves as home to several endemic starfish and small fish species, organisms found nowhere else on Earth. Along the lagoon, sand dunes constantly shift their shapes after strong winds, but ensuring the surrounding scenery remains dynamic. Scientists have discovered bioluminescent algae within the lagoon, producing a pale blue sparkling light when the water is gently stirred at night, creating an otherworldly spectacle. Mount HOVERLA. This stands as Ukraine's highest peak, reaching an elevation of approximately 6,762 feet. Its name HOVERLA originates from Hungarian meaning snow castle or snow mountain, reflecting its frequent snow cover. The mountain landscape displays distinct ecological stratification, transitioning from pine and spruce forests at its base to alpine meadows near the summit. Weather on the mountain proves highly unpredictable, shifting abruptly from sunshine to fog, strong winds, or even snow, even during the summer months. From HOVERLA's summit, and a 360-degree panoramic view encompasses the entire Carpathian Range and surrounding valleys. The mountain holds significant cultural and national importance for Ukraine, often considered a symbol of the nation's natural heritage. Thousands of Ukrainians hike to the summit annually, making it one of the country's most visited natural landmarks, despite its challenging terrain. Mount Triglav. This stands as Slovenia's highest mountain, reaching an elevation of 9,396 feet, located within the majestic Julian Alps. Its name Triglav translates to three heads or three peaks, symbolically describing the mountain's distinctive and prominent shape. The mountain is primarily composed of dolomitic limestone, forming a unique karst topography characterized by sharp vertical cliffs and numerous caves. Triglav serves as a powerful national symbol, prominently featured on both the coat of arms and the national flag of Slovenia. Weather conditions on the mountain are known to change extremely rapidly, capable of shifting from warm sunshine to unexpected snowfall even during the summer months. Triglav is deeply embedded in Slovenian national identity. Traditionally, every Slovenian should climb Triglav at least once in their lifetime to be considered a true Slovenian, according to cultural tradition. Großglockner, this stands as Austria's highest mountain, reaching an elevation of nearly 12,500 feet, serving as the nation's symbolic roof. Its name, Großglockner, translates to Big Bell, reflecting the mountain's distinctive and easily recognizable bell-like shape. The mountain cradles the Pasteurs Glacier, which is Austria's largest and longest glacier, a remnant existing since the Ice Age. Located within the Hohe Tauern National Park, Großglockner protects a unique and diverse high alpine ecosystem home to wildlife such as ibex, marmots, and golden eagles. Weather conditions here change rapidly, often shifting from sunny skies to dense fog or snow within just a few hours. Consequently, the Großglockner region functions as a crucial natural laboratory for ongoing research into climate change, glacial dynamics, and high alpine ecology. Scientists monitor the Pasteurs Glacier's retreat as a key climate indicator. Jungfrau, with its peak reaching 13,642 feet. This stands as one of the highest mountains in the majestic Bernese Alps of Switzerland. It features Europe's highest railway station, a remarkable structure built through solid rock over 16 years and completed in 1912. Due to its magnificent landscape and outstanding natural value, the Jungfrau Aletsch area is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The mountain maintains permanent snow and ice year-round, even in midsummer. An international scientific research center and observatory are also located here, facilitating crucial studies on climate, glaciers, and astronomy. The railway journey to the summit offers breathtaking views through windows carved into the mountain, passing through the Eiger and Mönch peaks. The station itself sits at 11,332 feet, the top of Europe, where temperatures remain below freezing throughout the year, creating an environment of perpetual winter. Mount Etna, located in Italy, and this stands as Europe's highest and most active volcano. Its continuous eruptions and collapses constantly alter its elevation. This volcano ranks among the world's most active, demonstrating nearly continuous activity over thousands of years and frequently erupting from numerous subsidiary craters and fissures on its flanks. In 2013, UNESCO recognized Mount Etna as a World Heritage Site, acknowledging its exceptional scientific, cultural, and historical importance. Greco-Roman mythology further imbues it with significance, designating it as the dwelling of the smith god Hephaestus and the prison of the monstrous Typhon. Despite its destructive potential, Mount Etna's volcanic soil is extraordinarily fertile, supporting thriving vineyards and orchards on its slopes. Local communities have learned to coexist with the volcano, balancing the benefits of rich soil against the constant threat of eruptions that have destroyed villages multiple times throughout history. Mount Stromboli in Italy, and this stands as one of the few volcanoes globally that erupts almost continuously for thousands of years, characterized by its distinctive Strombolian-type Eruptions. This style involves small, frequent explosions that eject ash, rocks, and lava, creating a vibrant red glow, clearly visible at night. Due to this radiant light, Mount Stromboli is famously known as the lighthouse of the Mediterranean. Only a small portion of the volcano emerges to form the island, featuring beaches renowned for their characteristic glossy black sand, which formed from volcanic rock. The volcano's accessibility allows tourists to hike to the crater rim for direct views of eruptions, creating experiences available at few other active volcanoes. This proximity carries inherent risks. Occasional larger eruptions have caused fatalities. The island supports approximately 500 permanent residents who have learned to live with constant volcanic activity. Simien Mountains is often called the roof of Africa. These rank among the continent's highest mountain regions. Ancient volcanic activity shaped its landscape, while millions of years of intense erosion carved out dramatic vertical basalt cliffs reaching over 5,000 feet in height. This region serves as a crucial habitat for several extremely rare endemic animal species, including the gelada monkey, Walia ibex, and Ethiopian wolf. The gelada monkey, found exclusively in the Ethiopian highlands, lives in the largest troops of any primate species. The mountains were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978, recognized for their exceptional natural beauty and unique biodiversity. The landscape features dramatic escarpments, deep valleys, and jagged mountain peaks, creating one of Africa's most spectacular alpine panoramas. However, the site also appears on UNESCO's list of World Heritage in danger due to threats from road construction and habitat degradation. Bale Mountains. These host Africa's largest and most significant Afro-alpine ecosystem, supporting numerous endemic species found exclusively within this region. Ancient glaciers sculpted the landscape, forming distinct U-shaped valleys and pristine lakes across its high plateaus. Much of the terrain consists of ancient volcanic rock featuring dark basalt columns that attest to a turbulent geological past. The weather shifts rapidly throughout a single day, transforming from bright sunshine to heavy rain, dense fog, and even snow. The Bale Mountains are home to the endangered Ethiopian wolf, the world's rarest canid, with fewer than 500 individuals remaining in the wild. The mountains also support the mountain Nyala, a spiral-horned antelope found nowhere else. The Seneti Plateau, at over 13,000 feet, represents the largest continuous area of Afro-alpine habitat in Africa, creating a unique ecosystem often compared to Arctic tundra despite its equatorial location. Caucasus High Peaks region. The Caucasus's high peaks encompass some of continental Europe's highest mountain summits, as remaining perpetually covered in snow and ice year-round. This region contains massive glacial systems which serve as a vital freshwater source for numerous rivers flowing through Georgia. A harsh climate characterizes these peaks, featuring sudden temperature shifts and significant snowfall even during summer months at higher elevations. The area also hosts a rich variety of endemic flora and fauna found uniquely within this high mountain environment. Recognized for its distinctive natural and cultural significance, the Caucasus High Peaks has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Furthermore, evidence of human settlements dating back to the Paleolithic period demonstrates a long history of human habitation in this mountainous region. The range acts as a natural barrier between Europe and Asia, on creating distinct cultural and biological zones on either side. Mount Kazbek, located in Georgia. This is an extinct stratovolcano, with its last eruption estimated at around 750 BC. Its distinct symmetrical conical shape is a characteristic feature of stratovolcanoes, creating a majestic and easily recognizable landmark from afar. Kazbek lies on a major geological fault line, which explains its past geological activity and the presence of natural hot springs in the surrounding area. The Georgian name, meaning glacial peak, accurately reflects its characteristic perpetual snow cover. Ancient Greek mythology also recounts that the god Prometheus was chained to a cliff on Kazbek for bringing fire from the gods to humankind. The Gergeti Trinity Church, perched at 7,200 feet on the mountain's slopes, is one of Georgia's most iconic landmarks, offering stunning views of the peak above and valleys below. A pilgrimage site that has stood for over 700 years in this remote, dramatic location. Mount Ushba in Georgia. This features two prominent pointed twin peaks, a north and a south summit, which are separated by a deep saddle, creating a very distinctive shape, with its highest point exceeding 15,500 feet. Ushba ranks among the tallest mountains within the Greater Caucasus Range. The peak presents steep granite walls and permanent snow and ice, forming vertical rock and ice barriers that challenge technical climbing skills. The region surrounding Ushba contains numerous active glaciers which continuously move and reshape the natural landscape. Due to its pointed form and comparable climbing difficulty, it earns the nickname Matterhorn of the Caucasus, evoking the Matterhorn Peak in the Alps. Ushba is notorious among mountaineers as one of the most technically difficult and dangerous climbs in the Caucasus, with a high fatality rate. Its sheer faces and unpredictable weather make it a peak reserved only for the most experienced climbers. Rock Islands Archipelago, a prominent symbol of Palau. This stands as a valuable natural heritage in the Pacific Ocean, characterized by hundreds of small rocky islands emerging from the clear blue waters. Comprising over 300 small, mostly uninhabited limestone islands, these formations have been sculpted by water erosion over millions of years, resulting in their distinctive rock mushroom shapes. This area represents one of the most biodiverse regions in the Pacific, as supporting over 385 species of coral and approximately 1,300 species of reef fish. Notably, some enclosed lakes within the archipelago possess completely isolated ecosystems harboring unique species of organisms found nowhere else. Visitors to the islands rarely encounter trash, a direct result of Palau's stringent environmental protection policies specifically implemented for this unique region. The area was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2012, recognized for its exceptional natural beauty and marine biodiversity. Diskit Monastery, located in India, Ladakh, and this also known as Diskit Gompa, this stands as the oldest and largest Buddhist monastery in the Nubra Valley of northern India's Ladakh region, having been constructed in the 14th century. Situated at an elevation of approximately 10,170 feet above sea level, the monastery appears as a majestic ancient fortress, serving as both a spiritual center for the area and a significant draw for visitors. Within its grounds, a colossal Maitreya Buddha statue was newly completed in 2010, a project made possible by the contributions of local residents and the government. The 106-foot statue faces down the Shyok River towards Pakistan, symbolizing protection. Visitors often describe an ability to hear the silence within the monastery, an experience of profound tranquility that few other places offer. The monastery's location offers panoramic views of the Nubra Valley and the surrounding Karakoram Mountains. Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador. This is a giant, inactive stratovolcano with its last eruption estimated to have occurred approximately 1,500 years ago. And due to its proximity to the equator and the Earth's bulging shape, this 20,564-foot peak is the point on Earth's surface closest to the Sun and also the furthest from the Earth's center, making it technically taller than Mount Everest by this measurement. The permanent glaciers on Chimborazo's summit serve as a vital source of fresh water, supporting thousands of people living in nearby provinces. However, these glaciers are rapidly melting due to climate change, creating a serious environmental problem. Indigenous communities consider Chimborazo sacred, calling it Taita Chimborazo, Father Chimborazo. The mountain features multiple climate zones, from tropical at its base to Arctic conditions at the summit, creating diverse ecosystems within a relatively small vertical distance. Capitolio Canyons are a prominent natural landmark in Minas Gerais, Brazil. These are renowned for their spectacular, towering limestone canyons adjacent to sparkling turquoise lake water. The cliff walls here rise to over 65 feet, forming immense natural walls alongside the water. This area is part of a large artificial lake initially developed for hydroelectric power generation, leading locals to refer to it as the Caribbean of Minas Gerais. The enchanting turquoise watercolor, similar to the Caribbean Sea, combines with the unique terrain to increasingly attract international visitors seeking exciting water adventures. Furthermore, the site is an ideal destination for geology enthusiasts, as its numerous rock layers clearly showcase the Earth's transformation process. The canyons offer opportunities for cliff diving, kayaking, and boat tours. In 2021, a tragic rock collapse killed 10 tourists, highlighting the geological instability and ongoing erosion processes that continue shaping these dramatic formations. Valle de las Rocas in Bolivia is also known as Valley of the Rocks. This is situated in the high southwestern plateau of Bolivia near the edge of the Salt Desert, reaching an elevation of approximately 13,100 feet above sea level, which results in thin air and very cold nights. The rock formations within the valley are primarily composed of cooled volcanic lava, which has undergone natural erosion over millions of years. Wind plays a key role in sculpting these unique shapes, with some rock formations resembling animals and others appearing like artificial structures. Due to this striking landscape, the area is often compared to Mars on Earth and serves as an analogous research model for planetary scientists. Although less known to mainstream media, Valle de las Rocas is considered one of South America's most mysterious and unique natural wonders, attracting adventure travelers and photographers seeking otherworldly landscapes. Mount Merapi in Indonesia, and this stands as one of the world's most active volcanoes, frequently erupting several times each year, with larger events occurring every few years. This continuous activity and the threat it poses to densely populated areas necessitate its close monitoring, making it one of the most thoroughly observed volcanoes globally. Paradoxically, the very ash ejected during these eruptions makes the surrounding land exceptionally fertile, supporting robust agricultural activity. Yet beyond the immediate vicinity, ash plumes from its eruptions can drift for hundreds of miles, disrupting air traffic and even producing a minor short-term effect on global climate. Furthermore, the volcano frequently generates lahars, destructive mudflows composed of volcanic material and water, often initiated by heavy rainfall after eruptive phases. The 2010 eruption killed over 350 people, demonstrating the volcano's deadly potential despite constant monitoring and evacuation procedures. Wulong Karst Geological Park, located in Chongqing, China, this stands as a prominent geological landmark formed over millions of years by Earth's crust movement, water erosion, and geological pressure. This site features deep canyons plunging hundreds of feet and appearing nearly vertical, creating an incredibly dramatic geological landscape. And despite its rugged terrain, the park offers safely designed walkways and suspension bridges, allowing visitors to explore its depths with ease. The local ecosystem is remarkably diverse, encompassing moss, ferns, and numerous rare plant and animal species that thrive within this unique environment as part of the Wulong Mountain Range. The park holds significant importance for studying China's tectonic history and was even featured as a setting in the blockbuster film Transformers: Age of Extinction. Wulong's 3 natural bridges, massive natural limestone arches, represent some of the world's largest natural bridge formations, with the tallest spanning over 900 feet. A Jawatan forest, located in Indonesia. And this stands out with its unique landscape, where hundreds of ancient Trembesi trees rise with massive shade-giving canopies and trunks covered in moss and winding vines. These trees are over 100 years old, serving as living testaments to the area's long history, originally used to cultivate and protect them for the timber industry. The environment here evokes a sense of stepping into a fantastical world, often likened to a fairy tale forest, or Indonesia's Middle-earth, especially due to its large trunks, exposed roots, and light morning mist. Unlike many dense Indonesian rainforests, Jawatan is not dark or thick, as light consistently penetrates its large canopies, creating a distinct magical lighting effect. The forest floor remains relatively clear, allowing easy walking among the towering trees. Local legends speak of supernatural guardians protecting the forest, adding mystical atmosphere to an already enchanting landscape. Sanctuary of Madonna della Corona, located in Italy. And this clings precariously to the sheer rock face of Mount Baldo, situated at an altitude of approximately 2,540 feet above sea level. This impressive structure is carved directly into the vertical cliff, creating an unreal position that makes it appear as though it is suspended in the sky. First built around the 16th century and renovated multiple times to achieve its current appearance, the sanctuary is also associated with the legend that a statue of the Virgin Mary miraculously appeared here in the 15th century. While once a secluded retreat for hermits and religious figures due to its complete enclosure by rock, the temple can now be accessed via a unique pilgrimage path involving ascending hundreds of challenging steps. Pilgrims believe that reaching the summit cleanses the soul and bestows good fortune. The sanctuary offers breathtaking views of the Adige Valley below, Rock Island's southern lagoon. Situated within the Pacific island nation of Palau, this represents one of the world's most distinctive and prominent natural landmarks. This remarkable area encompasses over 400 small, uninhabited limestone islands, which collectively earned UNESCO World Heritage status in 2012 due to their exceptional biodiversity and unique geological formations. Many of these islands display distinctive mushroom-like shapes, so formed as ocean waves and marine organisms erode the softer limestone at their bases, while the upper sections remain intact. The lagoon supports one of the world's richest marine ecosystems, providing habitat for over 385 species of coral and more than 1,300 species of fish. Consequently, this vibrant region serves as a globally renowned diving destination, frequently appearing on international travel magazines' lists of must-dive locations. Jellyfish Lake, located within the Rock Islands, contains millions of golden jellyfish that have lost their sting due to the lake's isolation. El Tatio Geysers, located in Chile, and this active geyser field sits at an elevation of approximately 14,175 feet above sea level in northern Chile within the Andes Mountains, and making it one of the largest geyser areas globally and the most prominent in South America. The site is renowned for the spectacular sight of dozens of steam and hot water columns erupting from the ground each early morning, creating a surreal landscape reminiscent of another planet. The name El Tatio originates from the indigenous Atacameño language and can be translated as the crying old man, referring to the steam rising like tears in the early morning. Due to the high altitude and thin air, some visitors may experience altitude sickness if not acclimated. Yet this area also serves as a habitat for various wild animals like llamas, flamingos, and Andean foxes. The geysers are most active at dawn, when temperature differences are greatest. Alcantara Gorge, a prominent natural landmark in Sicily, southern Italy, this formed approximately 8,000 years ago as lava from Mount Etna flowed into the Alcantara River. This lava cooled rapidly upon contact with the river water, creating the phenomenon of columnar jointing, a geological structure rarely observed in nature. The gorge now features crystal-clear, frigid water flowing through its majestic basalt rock walls, presenting a stark environmental contrast. Due to its rugged terrain, only a small portion of the gorge is accessible for visitors, with most remaining a pristine, untouched wilderness. Its ecosystem is remarkably diverse, supporting numerous rare plant and animal species that thrive within unique rock crevices sustained by the area's distinctive microclimate. The hexagonal basalt columns create walls that appear artificially constructed but are entirely natural and formed by the precise physics of cooling lava. Mount Chimera, or Yanatas, is also known as Yanataş. This is a unique site located on the southern coast of Turkey. Renowned for its eternal natural fires emerging from the ground. These flames are not man-made, but rather the result of natural gases, primarily methane and other hydrocarbons, leaking from fissures within the Earth's crust. While the gas flow is relatively small, it is consistently sufficient to sustain these fires, which have burned continuously for over 2,500 years without extinguishing. Against a backdrop of dark mountain rock and barren stones interspersed with low vegetation. These flickering lights are visible both day and night, illuminating the mountain's surface. Scientists consider this location a geological marvel, each serving as a testament to the wondrous combination of nature and myth on Earth. Ancient sailors used the flames as a navigational landmark, and the site inspired the myth of the Chimera, a fire-breathing monster from Greek mythology. Cathedral Cove. This stands as one of New Zealand's most celebrated natural landmarks, situated on the Coromandel Peninsula in the northern North Island, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. Its majestic seascape, fine white sands, and a large natural arch that gives the site its cathedral name are its defining features. This distinctive arch served as a filming location for the 2008 movie The Chronicles of Narnia. Prince Caspian, which significantly elevated its global recognition. Nearby, cliffs and caves millions of years old formed from ancient marine sedimentary and limestone rocks. But access to Cathedral Cove is primarily by a coastal walking trail taking approximately 30 to 45 minutes, or alternatively by kayak or boat tour. The landscape transforms with the changing hours of the day, and the area also supports numerous distinctive New Zealand seabird species, enhancing its ecological value. Schilthorn, located in Switzerland, a peak in the Bernese Alps, rising nearly 10,000 feet. This is remarkably accessible through an extensive cable car system. At its summit, the world's only rotating restaurant at this altitude completes a full 360-degree turn every 45 minutes. This iconic structure served as a primary filming location for the 1969 James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service, functioning as villain Blofeld's base. Adjacent to the restaurant is the Bond World 007 interactive area, further immerses visitors with displays of film props and information. The Schilthorn offers panoramic views of over 200 mountain peaks, including the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau, collectively known as the Big Three. The summit can be accessed year-round, with winter bringing skiing opportunities and summer offering hiking trails. The restaurant, named Piz Gloria after the film, serves traditional Swiss cuisine, while slowly rotating to provide diners with constantly changing vistas. Sentis Mountain. This stands as the highest peak of Switzerland's Appenzell Alps range, reaching an elevation of 8,209 feet. From its summit, one can observe the territories of 6 different nations on clear days: Switzerland, Germany, Austria, Liechtenstein, France, and Italy. This large limestone massif features steep cliffs and deep gorges, collectively creating a unique and pristine landscape. The mountain is also known as Europe's lightning capital, due to an extremely high frequency of lightning strikes. The summit is struck by lightning approximately 300 to 400 times per year. Weather conditions on Sentis change extremely rapidly, often bringing all 4 seasons within a single day, and even snow in midsummer. It houses one of the world's oldest high-altitude weather stations, which has operated continuously since 1882, providing invaluable climate data spanning over 140 years of continuous meteorological observations. Ollantaytambo in Venezuela is formed from ancient sandstone and quartzite dating back billions of years. This stands as one of Earth's oldest geological structures, spanning a summit surface area of over 270 square miles, large enough to contain several major cities. Its complete isolation by sheer cliffs nearly 3,300 feet high creates a distinct sky island, where over 90% of its plant and animal species are endemic, found nowhere else on Earth. Many rivers across its summit exhibit a characteristic black color due to tannins from decaying plants, shaping a unique and surreal landscape. From this elevated plateau, countless waterfalls cascade downwards, including Angel Falls, the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall at 3,212 feet. The Tepui's summit remains largely unexplored, with scientific expeditions continuing to discover new species. The name Aoyan Tepui means Devil's Mountain in the local Pemon language, reflecting indigenous respect for its imposing presence and dangerous cliffs. Jukukanan Tepui, located in Venezuela, and this presents as an ancient table-shaped sandstone mountain dating back billions of years to the pre-Cambrian era. Its peak rises approximately 8,793 feet, where nearly vertical cliffs create a completely isolated sky ecological island. This isolation fosters an ecosystem with a very high percentage of endemic species, including numerous carnivorous plants found nowhere else on Earth. The mountain is frequently enveloped by dense cloud forests and fog, establishing a humid microclimate and serving as a pristine water source that feeds many clear rivers and streams. Water cascades from its sheer vertical cliffs in spectacular fashion, but accessing the summit is extremely difficult, reserved exclusively for professional climbers, which makes Kukunan one of the least explored tepuis. The tepui's isolation has preserved species that have evolved independently for millions of years, creating a living laboratory of evolution where scientists continue discovering organisms previously unknown to science. 44 places, 44 impossibilities that most humans will never see, scattered across continents where infrastructure ends and nature's rules become absolute. These aren't tourist destinations with gift shops and guided tours. They're geological battlegrounds where the Earth is still fighting itself, where tectonic plates collide with enough force to lift mountains thousands of feet in a human lifetime, where meteorites struck with such violence that the craters still radiate the memory of cosmic collision, where rivers run red with acid that can dissolve metal. Wolf Creek crater will remain, but access is being restricted as temperatures in the Australian outback reach levels incompatible with human survival. Lake Toba looks peaceful now, but volcanic monitoring stations detect pressure building beneath the caldera. The blue hole keeps claiming divers who underestimate its depth and currents. Some landscapes took billions of years to form. They're being altered in decades. This isn't adventure tourism. This is witnessing Earth's geological processes before they reconfigure into forms we can't recognize. The planet has never been stable. These 44 locations prove it with absolute clarity. The adventure isn't someday. The impossibilities aren't permanent. Your window to witness them is closing. One question remains. Will you go before they're gone?